Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Robin. How are you?
I am good. It's been a great day full of really cool conversations and stuff. So I'm really pumped to close it out with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Before we even get started, if you are planning on playing trivia, no matter what, um, if you registered with your team name, please pick one person right now before we get started. One person on your team. Send us a DM at Black Girls Create on Twitter with your team name. And once you open that DM with us, that is going to be where you submit the answers to your question. Cool. Everyone
Sounds
got
good
it?
to me.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. So, Kay, our quiz master extraordinaire, you came up with like the quiz and the questions and stuff. Tell me what were you thinking about? What were you trying to get with this test?
Um, well, one, I'm really glad that I had a lot of experts behind the scenes of being like, you should do it like this, or you should say this. So shout outs to them because usually I'm like, questions, questions. Um, I really wanted to highlight um, fandoms that I think show like rebellion and resistance really well, um, or at least in ways that I've, the reason why I joined the fandom. Um, I also, in light of all that's been going on, have been really trying to expand my horizons past Harry Potter, um, and like getting back into realizing like wait, there's like a ton of shows and a ton of books and um, fandoms that I can fall back in love with and fall back into. So I'm hoping that we can share that love together by answering some trivia questions together.
Yes. Also, just my own little thing. Kay recently just wrote like the most amazing piece about resistance and fandom, and it's at the Nerdist, and you should check it out. Black Girls Create Twitter. We have retweeted it. We're gushing over it in our Slack channel. Um, it was great, and everyone should go check that out at the Nerdists. What's the Resistance? What's the
Yeah,
title?
we are the resistance in our fandom activism. Um,
Yes.
talking about how um, it's just time. I mean, it's been time, but now we're really making time and reclaiming our time, um, and just kind of putting the fandom into our own hands and making it what it is, which is why we're here. I'm hoping that trivia will start to be one of those aspects to where we start to feel comfortable and like have fun together and share our knowledge with each other. Um, oftentimes, a lot of people don't expect it, but a lot of times when I'm going into trivia spaces publicly, I am the only Black person there. um, and a lot of times I'm also playing by myself, which, I mean, if I'm doing Harry Potter is fine. Disney, okay. Um, but then there are other fandoms like Lord of the Rings or Star Wars or Avatar or um, just a lot of other fandom spaces that are predominantly white, and trivia kind of falls in line with that, um, until we start coming in and we start answering questions and we start having fun together and we start challenging hosts and writers to consider, hey, we're here and we know our stuff. Um, so I actually am trying to be more inclusive with trivia, um, thinking about things that I hadn't even thought about before. Um, I've had friends who were visually impaired and legally blind compete. So thinking about um, different aids like visual clues or text to talk or multiple choice or give me just a second. Coming.
All right. While she gets back, I just want to remind you guys if you are wanting to participate, even if I'm going to open it up, if you haven't registered but you want to participate, send us a DM at Black Girls Create or not dot at Black Girls Create on Twitter. Send us a DM with your trivia name. That DM, once opened, is where you will be submitting the answers to your questions. Okay.
Yes, and I solemnly swear the questions aren't that hard. That is,
Yeah.
they get on me in the Slack like Mills. Hard.
At one point, I was like, we want other people who are not in the Slack to be able to participate because they were niche. I was
Real
like,
niche.
I know these.
Real niche. But that's the type of feedback that I want. And this is the. I love you. I love you too. Miss you.
Also, shout out to our two trivia teams right now, the Goats of Aberforth, which I can't stand y'all.
Wait,
how dare?
Ghosts or goats?
Goat. Goat. The Goats of Aberforth. Crooks and Chinks. If you have not DM'd us, we're going to get started soon, so please DM us now. If you're playing by yourself, you still got to DM us now. Yeah. We have a prize, so DM us now.
DM us, please, so I can stay employed.
All right.
And one little quick plug. Speaking of how I got my trivia start, before I moved back to Michigan, I lived in New Orleans. And if anybody has been keeping track, we're about a couple days away from the 15th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. And my friend Candace, who owns her own independent bookstore, Tubby and Coo's Mid City Bookshop, is actually a sci-fi and fantasy centered bookshop. Ooh. And she's sorry about that. They are one of my favorite people ever. But unfortunately, in the middle of this pandemic, her new store flooded.
Oh no.
And basically like physical operations just not happening right now. So if you go to their website, tubbyandcoos.com, you can find so many books, goodies, clothing. Getting better at that. Sorry, y'all. They even do what I call their mystery box surprise. So you can send Candace your reading preferences and she will put together, and your financial budget, and she will, they will put together a mystery box of goodies for you and ship it.
That is awesome. That is so cool. We will definitely tweet out a link to that too after this. Have you give us the information so we can make sure to tweet that out. That is, I want a mystery box. That is so awesome.
When I say my first mystery box, I was like, I just want all the fairy tale retellings. Just send me what you got. And they did. And it was amazing. I was reading a marvelous retelling of Robin Hood. I was reading a new Snow Queen. I was like, ooh, okay. Frozen rated R. All right, I see you. So just
love it.
I will definitely put that link out there because I want them to get all the support that they need on top of global pandemic and hurricane season.
Yeah, and it sounds like the support that they deserve because they're out here putting out mystery boxes and
absolutely deserve.
I'm gonna ask for a mystery box featuring not fairy tales, but the Fae. And any black that'd be great because I love a trickster. All right. So before we get started, the rules. Very simple rule.
Very.
Super simple. Have fun. Don't cheat. Google is your friend, but not today. Not for the next few hours in which we answer these. Questions will be both visual and read aloud. Okay? And then at the end of each round, you'll have 5 minutes to debate with your team. No more answers are allowed when the time is called. Okay? When we say answers in, we get that DM, that's it. If you miss the DMs, we're just not going to count that round. So gotta, timed answers, guys. Be on top of it. And also have fun, just do this twice. All right, who's ready?
Me. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hope so. You made all the questions. All right, round 1. Oh, no, tonight's theme. So we have 5 rounds, 5 questions each, 25 questions. The rounds: Fellowship, the Resistance, just Star Wars, the DA, the Avatar, and the Sailor Scouts.
Ooh. Yes.
Buck. This first round, I don't know none of these. I don't know. The first and the last round, I'm out.
I had to tap some experts. So shout out to the experts behind the scenes. But if you're on Team Seriously Black or the Sherbert Lemons, can you have your team captain direct message to the Black Girls Create account? We want to make sure that your team is registered and on the board.
Yeah.
That's a really nice name too. Seriously Black.
That used to be my Twitter name for ever. I might have to bring that back. I love that name. Okay.
The questions are not hard, I swear.
We're gonna these are not hard. These should be for every even the most casual of fans. Also, if you didn't register and you're sitting here on this watching us and you decided I want to play, send us a DM right now and we can get you ready to go.
Yeah, just play.
Just play. It's not, who cares if you get them all? I played a Doctor Who trivia last week and man, I just wanted to, I answered Jammy Dodgers for 3/4 of the questions because I didn't know nothing. But it was fun and I learned. And so that's all that matters, right?
Speaking of, I think I'm approaching the TARDIS. I feel the need to peep into the box.
BGC Doctor Who quiz coming soon, maybe.
I gotta watch some episodes. I literally have only seen one episode. episode.
I'm holding out hope. It's cool. I positive vibes only. Okay, here we go, guys. So you have until at any time you can hop in. If you haven't sent us a DM right now, do it. But we're gonna get started. If you send us a DM with your name and your answers, that's cool. But here we go. We gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna throw this first round to you because I don't know. I'll go here.
Okay.
All right. Here you go.
Round 1, the Fellowship. Question 1. How many rings of power are there? How many rings of power are there? As beautifully noted in the picture. Number 2, name all of the members of the Fellowship that are not hobbits. There were quite a few hobbits in the Fellowship, but there were some people that were not hobbits. We want you to name those people. Number 3, known by many names, some of which are Elisar, Strider, and Aragorn. Aragorn becomes the king of what nation? Known by many names, Aragorn becomes king of what nation? Number 4, how old is Frodo when he begins his journey to Mordor? Number 4, how old is Frodo when he begins his journey to Mordor? And question 5, to where did Frodo take his final journey as given to him by Lady Arwen? Question 5, to where did Frodo take his final journey as given to him by Lady Arwen? Yes. So this is how the trivia is going to work. We're going to set a timer as soon as we change to the next slide. And you and your team will have 5 minutes to deliberate and submit your answers. So yes, we want you to answer all 5 at once.
Yes. All right. So these are the 5 questions. I don't know what none of this means. Beautiful gowns. And here we go. We're starting your 5 minutes now.
And for those of you that are joining us in the chat, if you're not deliberating with the team, or if you've been really good at trivia lately, what's one piece of trivia that stuck with you?
Oh man, when we did the HP trivia together,
Yeah.
I guess it didn't stick with me that well because I can't like totally remember it. But there is a question about oh, we can do that, Donnelly. DJ, that's DJ.
Yeah,
there was a question about there was a question about like how much something costs. And remember we were talking about like galleons and I can't remember. Never mind. I hate my brain.
I'll go back to the questions and remind you.
Yeah.
Wait. Can we put the questions back up though for the teams? I just love how occasionally someone in the Slack brings up Professor Mary Thought.
Yes, Mary Thought. Who is he? There's a lot of angry people.
Not someone I made up, I promise.
Oh man. As we move away from like super heavy Harry Potter, which kind of like we're not gonna ever like completely like disown Harry Potter, but like, you know, right now it's just like annoying to even.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find. I'm still doing trivia because like that's like my bread and butter, but like I'm just watching other things and I'm reading other things.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be really. I'm reading right now. I'm reading. I read the first page, the Percy Jackson series.
Oh, the Lightning Thief.
My 8-year-old cousin Aminata sped through them, and so then I was borrowing them. And she like, if I open the book while she's around, she's like on my lap. Like, do you like it? Are you want to read it? I'm like, can I read it? Like,
that's the icon that made the Professor Snape song, right?
Yeah. Yep. That is her. Famous wizard rocker Aminata.
There are a lot of people that I need to meet. Like, she's one, and the fabulous Miss Misa as well.
Yeah. So many great community, family
Yes.
Members of the community that we like have all over the place. But yeah, I think that like one of the things I'm really excited for is getting to the point. Like I feel like I mean I thought I was confident I could do Doctor Who trivia until I actually did some Doctor Who trivia, but I feel like there's something at which I can like get really confident about like doing. Usually I'll just do like I usually go to pub quizzes when people pubs. But Harry Potter is that one like fandom thing that I feel like I'm confident that I can do trivia and like not bring my team down. So I'm looking forward to like gaining some factual trivia expertise for other fandoms too.
Yeah, same. I literally like need to reread Lord of the Rings, to be quite honest, and I've caught my money slipping because I was like, "Ooh, I'm definitely joining your Patreon so I can hear this Tolkien girls talk." And next thing you know, my bills was like, But now y'all are on romance, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna fix my finances because y'all talk about Darcy without me.
All I want to do is talk about Darcy. It's really like we have like different, we'd be trying to hit different beats, and like our latest one was like about Harry Potter, and I was like, I don't care about that nigga, but Darcy.
In terms of romance, I'm not trying to talk about Harry Potter at all. But
I'm not trying to talk about Harry. I'm trying to talk about Fitzwilliam Darcy and Captain Wentworth, though.
Yes, and so there's actually a really great board game that I was gifted from my friend Leslie, and it's called Marrying Mr. Darcy, and it's a great game. So you bet it's basically like a card game as per the historical period, where you play as a character and your character has special abilities. And at the end, though it's content warning, it's very cishet, not gonna lie. You basically are gathering personality points to pick the husband of your choice.
Okay. Brittany in the chat, she has to finish. Oh, Brittany in the chat says she needs to finish Pride and Prejudice, and yes, she does, because Maggie and I are just sitting in that Slack message, just like with bated breath, like, "Oop, she's on chapter 26. Uh-oh." And I cannot wait until we get to actually watch the miniseries. I've been reading Pride and Prejudice fanfic all quarantine. And so it's probably why I haven't got past page 1 on Percy Jackson either. Oops.
Percy Jackson has some cuties in it too.
But I know, but
yeah. And
it's something very comforting about the will they won't they for Lizzie and Fit.
Bet.
And Darcy, when you actually know that they will, but it's like all new different writers, fanfic, you never know. Will they, won't they? Will they? I'm excited.
And I just love it when like you meet a fanfic writer that likes writing love letters. Like that's my thing. That's the content I'm here for. Like normalize writing love letters. Even go to the post office and demand that they put a stamp on it and send it.
Yeah. Ugh. Can someone send me a love letter, like a la pretend you're Captain Wentworth and just like mail me a love letter that you're half Aggie, half Hope with quill?
You can call me Lizzie all you like.
Just a wax seal.
I think I've talked about this in the chat about how sad I was that the day I found out that I was more of a Mary than I was a Lizzie.
You're a Lizzie. Lizzie is a lot. though. She's judgmental. Nobody needs it. I love that we didn't have. We should have a Jane Austen trivia. I would be all about that. That we've not really talked about the Fellowship because I don't know nothing. I don't know them. I don't know.
Say less. I will whip it together.
You do that, and it'll be me, Maggie, and Delia just being like, "Ooh, Austen trivia."
Got it.
Nicole's in the chat just dying because she hates it when we nosedive into Austin. Except for Northanger Abbey, I can't rock with it. But other than that, I will say, shout out to Amani. He led a recent read of all of the Lord of the Rings books, and y'all did that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do 30 pages of descriptions about a tree, but y'all did, and I was impressed. It was amazing.
I just want y'all to know that JK, well, not JK, ooh, Lord, J.R.R. Tolkien spent at least 11 pages describing somebody's living room. I don't have enough. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough objects.
I will say, I respect it. It just can't be me.
You can write some Legolas fan fiction, though. I get behind that.
Vajana said, they are mountains. They are House Morta. That's it. That's all.
Oh, Nicole's reminding us that we on trivia. Not. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yes, we are definitely over 5-minute mark.
We were giving you a little extra time.
Since this question is not hard.
All right. So, answers for round 1. Y'all ready? Get them in. I think we got everyone. We're waiting for
Crooks and Shanks.
Get your answers in. Oh, there we go. All right. Here are your answers.
Yes, I want more Arrow Elf. Wait. Amani is over here playing.
Per usual. Nothing new there. All right. So how many rings of power are there, Kay?
There are 20. 20.
Right.
Each designated to
name all of the members of the Fellowship that are not hobbits.
Aragorn, Boromir, Gandalf the Wizard, Gimli the Elf, Gimli the Dwarf, and Legolas the Elf. That's Amani trying to get me. Talking about the Arrow Elf in the Elven tongue.
Why are there 20 rings of power? You only got 10 fingers. So you're supposed to double up?
No, they were each given to groups of power. So the elves had some, the men had some, the dwarves had some, and then there was the one ring to rule them all.
Okay. That seems suspicious. How many fingers and toes do the elves and the dwarves have? Okay, whatever. It's fine. I love accessories as much as the next person. But 20 rings. What's that Ariana Grande song? She got 5 rings, and y'all over here with 20? That's too many. Okay. Known by many names. Elzar, whatever. Aragorn becomes king of the what nation?
He becomes the king of Gondor.
Isn't that Star Wars? That's a planet in Star Wars.
Talking about the Gungans?
Gondor?
Gondor is Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
How old is Frodo when he begins his journey to Mordor? Okay, guys. I know some of you in the chat are saying Frodo was 33. The book starts on Frodo's 33rd birthday. But years go by. I can't math right now, but years go by between the birthday party and the journey. And when he starts the journey, he is 50. So that is my one trick question for this round. But yes, I appreciate that a lot of you can't count the wrong answer, Nicole.
Nicole said we counted it. No, unfortunately not. Okay, so to where did Frodo take his final journey as given to him by Lady Arwen?
The Undying Lands, the Blessed Realms, the Isle of the Blessed.
Why does every place have 11 names? This is ghetto.
This was one question I was like, really? In the movie, it was called the Isle of the Blessed. But the experts was like, you gotta... Right.
Bianca said he went on to glory.
We wait on the weather.
He went waiting.
Samwise had to water the plants and make all the food. Can't be just going off hungry, you know.
Bianca said, Frodo said, truth is I'm tired. Take me to the king. All right, so that was round one. I'm sure y'all did a lot better than me. I got approximately 0 right, though I do think Gondor, Endor, same place. So, same place. I don't care. Tell me I'm lying. All right, round 2. The Resistance. I might do a little bit better. Here. Trying to be better. All of these questions are about Star Wars. Y'all ready? Teams, are you ready? Here we go. Question 1. How long did the Millennium Falcon take to complete the Kessel Run? How long did the Millennium Falcon take to complete the Kessel Run? Question 2. What color is Rey's lightsaber? What color is Rey's lightsaber? Question 3. What is Finn's Stormtrooper ID? This is, I want to say A New Hope. That's not it. The Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
What is Finn's Stormtrooper ID?
Which is basically Millennial New Hope.
Yes, it is. This is why I liked it so much. It was like, oh, it's the same movie with John Boyega and Oscar Isaac. So it's basically the same movie plus Thirst. I was there for it. Question 4. Princess Leia, now General Organa, has adoptive parents that were senators of what nation? What nation were Princess Leia's adoptive parents senators for? Princess Leia, General Organa, all around badass, Carrie Fisher.
Period.
Period.
My favorite Libra. We share a birthday.
Love her. And then finally, question 5. What does the name Yoda mean? What does the name Yoda mean?
I think this might be my favorite Star Wars question.
That one is rough. And you should be ashamed of yourself, but it's a good one. All right. Are you guys ready? We're about to start the timer. As soon as we turn the slide. And go teams, go.
Amani, if you DM me in the Slack about what other answer we should accept, I'll give it some consideration.
Yeah. Okay, so we are very lucky. The winners of this trivia, whichever winning team of this trivia, you will receive SPU badges created by the wonderful Jamie twins. If you haven't been to our artist alley for Kuumba Kickback, they are there. They're also going to be doing a panel tomorrow with the lovely Portia. But the winners will each receive their own SPU badge, and look at how cool they are. They're so nice. I have one. It's great. SPEW, not SPEW. That's rude. That's bad branding. SPEW.
Can we put the questions back up too, though?
Can. We will.
And from the experts in the back, they told us that we're going to accept the West for where Frodo goes. Because yes, Tolkien gave everything 5011 names.
5011 names. Just give it one name.
So if you said he went out west, we'll take that too.
He went over there with Man and them.
No, I really do want him to do it because I want to be correct. I want to come correct.
Yeah. What's your favorite of the Star Wars?
Of the old, I will definitely. I think I watch A New Hope a lot because that's the one, like, I'm a daddy's girl and that's the one my dad watches with me. But of the new ones, I'm just like, if it's not Rogue One or The Force Awakens, I'm kind of like,
I loved Rogue One a lot. That's probably my favorite of the new ones. Return of the Jedi for me is my favorite, but I don't know why. I always like to watch. I watch A New Hope the most.
Yeah, I watch A New Hope the most.
I always think I'm going to watch all three, and then I end up falling asleep somewhere in the middle. So I always will finish A New Hope, and then somewhere after that, I'm asleep and napping. So I haven't actually finished the other movies in the trilogy as often as I finished A New Hope. But
yeah, and then growing up with Round 2, I'll just call it Round 2, the prequels. I was just here for Hayden Christensen as a whole. Like, he was just like my aesthetic. Like my cousin kind of was fearful that I was like falling for druggies, but like he looks haunted in every movie that he's in. And I'm like, is that like Anakin? Is that like Darth Vader's spirit on his shoulders? Because he was like that in Jumper too.
Oh.
But yeah, I watch A New Hope the most. My favorite would have to be Return of the Jedi. And then my favorite of the new ones is either Rogue One or The Force Awakens.
Yeah. I watch all of the new ones just waiting for the moment in which Finn and Poe kiss. The end of A New Hope, I think I like The Force Awakens so much because at the end they hug and I'm like, kiss!
Yes, now kiss!
Grab each other and they hug and I'm like, Storm Pilot!
Yeah. You know me, torture white boys. Yeah.
Yes. We're part of that the same fan club. All right, you guys got less than a minute to get your answers in for this round. We're not talking Austin, so we're gonna not be as lenient on you to get them in.
No, but I mean, I could talk about how fine John Boyega is, and he been dragging these bigots for weeks for filth. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Love it. I mean, listen, my participation in Star Wars fandom is very, very, very limited to like I don't and I won't because yikes. But I have definitely been enjoying watching these people get dragged and get told about themselves because
He said the check cleared, y'all.
the check cleared. The residuals will continue to come in. You're gonna keep buying them games, and his face is gonna be on them. So the merch and the toys, you know what I mean? He's good. Okay, so has each team gotten in their answers? Who are we missing? Anyone?
I might ask Candace to put Carrie Fisher's autobiography in my next mystery box.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That'll be the one thing that's not a mystery.
Yeah. Sherbert Lemons and Goats with Aberforth, please submit your answers. Oh, we got typing.
Hey. Frodo did go out west, though.
Go out west, Frodo.
And he went south. Mordor hot.
I just feel like I would just go home. He has like the Hobbit. What are the Hobbit holes?
Yeah.
Eight meals a day, 10 meals a day. Like,
I mean,
or does that die somewhere? I don't know. I
kind of understood Frodo's journey because, like, my grandma will be 100 soon, and I feel like if she was like 111 asking me to go somewhere, like run an errand for her, it would be a yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Bilbo was getting ready to like take that
thing. Don't you just want to go sleep? I would just want to go sleep. I'm not going on another journey for quite some time. Brittany asked if they get point or thinks that they should get points for creativity. I think that's adorable, but you get points for correct answers. That's what's going on here.
This is what happens when two Ravenclaws run the trivia.
I appreciate creativity in all its forms, but we are asking for correct answers. All right.
3 out of 5, yeah.
Sherbert Lemons, please submit your answers or we're going to have to leave you behind. Just do the best you can. You got it. The fun is in the journey, right? Fun in the correct answers. So that's where the points are, Brittany. The fun is all around you. The points are in the correct answers. I just want to be thorough.
One of these teams is trolling me.
All right, we're going to move on. Oh, we got typing. All right. Half point. We'll check with the team on the back end to see if you get half points because I'm not going to say no because I feel like our HP trivia, we did decide to give some half points. But y'all tested me now.
Right.
Get it right. You know, get it right. Get it right. Get it tight.
Hey.
All right. Seeing typing, but I didn't see a submission. She's typing. They're typing. All right.
Nicole is asking, do we give grades for attendance?
Participation points? Sure. Everybody gets a half point for participating.
Right. Plus 0.5.
Yes. To every single person.
Is that like the 100 points on the SAT you get for writing your name?
Yep. Nicole, that is true. You do try. You trying me. Try Jesus.
Do or do not. There is no try. Ooh, that's why the Jedi is out here struggling.
Not me. Because I fight. I don't fight, actually. I'm a pacifist. I don't believe in that.
Yoda was out here telling people give 100,000% all the time. Nope.
No.
I
Sometimes you gotta
would
nap.
have
You know
I
what I
would have
mean?
been sitting there with the ancient text like, eyes here.
All right, so let's do the answers now. Okay, you want to give them the answers?
Yes.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Sneak peek. All right.
How long did it take the Millennium Falcon to complete the famous Kessel Run? 12 parsecs. 12 parsecs. Number two, what color is Rey's lightsaber? Yes, Amani, you know me so well. It's not this color right here, because that's not Rey's lightsaber. That is Luke's lightsaber that she hands back to him in TLJ.
Yeah.
Rey's lightsaber is yellow. Number three, what is Finn's trooper ID number? It is FN, which is where the Finn comes from, 2187, which is the same number that was on the cell when Princess Leia was locked up.
Oop.
So, Easter egg there. You can whip that out and feel like a fan. Number four, General Organa's parents were the senators of Alderaan. Alderaan.
Okay.
And number five, what does the name Yoda mean? It is Sanskrit for the word warrior. Warrior means warrior.
Nice.
Yeah, I would. I love that you would at least put the right unit of measurement, Brittany. Because
Sure.
according to
How is
like,
that a half point? Because you said parsecs and not miles.
well, I don't even know how many miles a parsec is. I know,
Exactly.
but according to the lore, 12 parsecs is like 40 years.
Okay.
So it actually
I'm
took parsecs just makes it sound fast.
Yeah, I am literally loving all of this negotiations in the chat, but y'all, y'all,
Right.
adorable. I appreciate it. It's adorable. We moving on.
Yes, 2020 has shown us that teachers are warriors. Yes, I'll go back to work on Monday, y'all. Pray for me.
Ooh. Wait, in person?
Professional development in person, but classes are virtual.
Okay.
And
Prayers
that was a fight. So does
Okay.
that mean you get the point?
They are trying us. They are trying us. All right. So
I'll
moving
check with the
on.
people in the back.
No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that. Dang it. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, I thought you were telling me don't talk to the people in the back.
No, I was telling
They're so nice.
I was telling my computer not to mess me up, don't embarrass me out here in these streets. That's what I was saying. But you
We
know,
decided to give you guys half point for parsec. You're welcome.
okay.
But Yoda means warrior. It doesn't mean teacher, as much as I love my profession.
So we're gonna move on. This is gonna be your bread and butter, y'all. We're getting to the Harry Potter round.
Hey,
The DA.
the DA. Take it away, Ernie. I mean, Robin.
Take it away, Annie. All right. What was the Come on, come on. What was the first? Who was the first to sign their name up for Dumbledore's army? So Hermione laid down that scroll. Who stood up and signed their name first? Who was the first person to sign their name for Dumbledore's army? How much did it cost to join SPEW? How much was it to join SPEW? Here's a hard one. I don't know. I think it could be hard. Name the order in which the Horcruxes were destroyed. So list them off.
Did we lose Robyn? Number 4. What does Harry say before he opens the resurrection stone? And number 5, or number 4 again, what does Harry say before he opens the resurrection stone?
So annoying. Hi, I'm moving. I love you too, bud.
Good to have you back.
All right, we're back.
Sad.
I don't know why I keep trying to do this in one spot that doesn't want to be. It just doesn't want to work.
The ghost has been harassing me to accept the word teacher.
I mean, it's up to you, but I would say we don't give in to peer pressure over here. We're Ravenclaws. What was the last you heard?
Question 3. You were saying that it was kind of easy, but kind of not. Kind of hard, but not.
Yes. Name the order in which the Horcruxes were destroyed. Question 4. What does Harry say before he opens the resurrection stone? So he kisses the snitch and he says some words. What does Harry say before he opens the resurrection stone? Question 5. Professor Merriweather. Kidding. What is the name of the wizard who agrees to spy on the DA in exchange for clemency with the ministry? What is the name of the wizard who agrees to spy on the DA in exchange for clemency with the ministry?
I had to do some digging for that one.
She likes to hurt y'all. That's all right. It's part of the fun. It's part of it.
I really like this picture of the DA. It looks way more diverse than...
I know, right? It's because they put all people of color right in the middle.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, the twin. There's Dean. Who is that, though? I had no idea who that was.
My biggest gripe is that Hermione is the wrong color. The whitewashing of Hermione.
Period. And lavender as well.
And lavender. Should be more colorful. But it's a very good picture. I like the art a lot. All right. This should be your guys' like go-to. You should be just like
your bread and butter.
Okay, if you were in the DA, actually, here's a better question. If you were at Hogwarts when the Battle of Hogwarts went down, would you be there? Would you stay and fight? If you were a kid at Hogwarts?
Yeah, I feel like my my parents would have said, like, you gonna do what you want to do. But yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And especially if I was in the DA, I feel like I would have been in the DA.
Yeah. I feel like it depends on how old I am. If I'm calling Creevy's age, I'm taking my ass home. I'm going. I'm out. Like, I cannot help you. I just don't have the range. If I'm a 6 or 7 year old,
yeah, I mean, 1998, I wouldn't have been at Hogwarts anyway, though.
Same. Wait, no. I would have. Dude, I'm old. But at 1998, I would have taken my butt home. I would have been a third year, second year. So I would have been a second or third year in 1998. Y'all do the math. You can see how old I am from that. And yeah. Wait.
I probably would have gotten
September.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I would have been the second year and third year. I don't know. I don't know math, but I would not have been in the battle. But
no, I would have been at the house.
I'd have been at the house. Or I would have been on my way to the house. Like, calling, hey, make me some hot chocolate because it's rough out here. Rough. Actually, no, I'm Black. I wouldn't have been at Hogwarts anyway. I would have been gone. the minute Voldemort came back, I'd have been like, "Ooh, let's put in them transfers to Ouagadougou. Got to go."
Yeah. And okay, how long of an extension? Like a minute? Another minute?
You have. We still have about 2 minutes because I didn't start the timer until the last question was read. So
I definitely would have been an SPEW though.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have been like, I peeped the vision, Hermione, but we may need to readjust this. Where the house, like every time I go to a meeting, there ain't no house elves here. Where the house elves at?
Yeah, that's true.
She was treating SPEW like the SPCA, in which like animals actually don't have a voice, like they cannot communicate with us, so we have to do our best to think about what's in their best interest. House elves, just talk to them.
That's true.
You know what you want. How can we help you? Help us help you.
But the way that my parents are set up, though, they would have been like, "You the house elf? Why you clean up before the house elf come?"
Ooh, right? The house elves would have loved my mama. My mama will be closing doors. Nope, she didn't do her work. You can't clean there.
Right.
My mom used to do that to me all the time. House getting clean. If you have not cleaned up, they ain't coming in your room. All right, so we have a few more minutes. A few more seconds, actually. So
before we reclaim our time.
Yeah. Would you rather play multiple choice questions solo or fill in the answers with the team? We're trying to gauge your interest in quizzing and how we can do better in the future.
Speaking of that famous sound, I never told y'all the story of how I got kicked out of a trivia group because I told the guy, like, you really think that your love of law and order is more important than defunding the police?
I mean, listen, I'm on team both. You know, I love me some Law and Order, Briscoe and Green for life. But F12, same time, man. You see that? See how easy it is to hold both of those?
Yeah, I think at the time though they were talking about like canceling new seasons of Law and Order. Like Law and Order would still like the old seasons would still be in circulation, but like there wouldn't be any like new episodes of Law and Order.
Wow.
And he got this white male trivia host got very, very upset with me. And I was like, okay, propagandist.
Mm. I mean, sometimes you gotta tell the truth. Tell the truth. Um. All right, guys, we're entering our answers now. If you haven't put your answers in for the teams, we're doing that now. Submit, submit, submit.
I like playing trivia with you guys too. But I would definitely want to do fill in the answer with a team.
Yeah, I I like that. But I also like you can be a team of one. You know what I mean? Like you can totally do that. It's so I like having the team reminds me much more of like pub trivia too. It's like everyone's together, we're all having fun, and then we go to the corner and we talk shit and like there's
Yeah.
more like bragging rights, I guess. It's more fun to like
Waiting on the goats and sherbet lemon.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn y'all into a pocket watch. So that way one of you might be on time.
McG has spoken.
Another one of my favorite Libras.
Are they all Libra? No. Okay, guys.
McG's a Libra.
I don't know birth things. I know that I'm a Cancer because I'm a Cancer, and Bayana's a Virgo, Aries, Virgo. Either she's a Virgo and stands Aries, or she's an Aries who stands Virgos. I might get beat up for this.
Bayana, can you put your birthday in the chat so your cousin don't get beat up?
She's April 1st. That's her birthday. I just don't know what that means.
She shares her birthday with the twins.
Yeah. Possibly. It might just be a very long April Fool's joke that her parents have perpetrated. We're not sure.
That's Aries season because my mom's birthday is the 12th.
Well, then she is an Aries who stands Virgos. I know things, but I don't know what that means. Like, apparently I've been told that Cancers just mean, from my cousin Akira, that I'm just emotional and I'm going to be emotional, which is like, okay, fine. Like, don't put me in a box. But like, what? It just seems very, very arbitrary.
Are we doing partial points for Horcrux order answer? You had to have all 7 in order.
Yeah.
No.
We have to talk to our backroom team, who have the rules.
No. You have to have all 7 in order.
You have to have all 7 in order.
That's all right. How order questions work.
Sherbet Lemons, we're waiting on you. Please submit your answers.
My students like partial points too, but
Brittany, I'm gonna kick you out of here, Miss Partial Point, Miss Half Point.
Giving half points in a trivia is like splinching yourself.
Yeah, y'all got to do better. All right. We gonna get the Sherbet Lemons? Are we gonna get those answers submitted? Okay, we're moving on.
Answers. Daily Double.
Who was the first to sign their name to Dumbledore's army?
Fred Fred Weasley.
Portia's favorite. Oop, oop. Yo. My mouse is too happy. How much did it cost to join SPEW?
2 sickles.
2 sickles. Name in order of destroying the Horcruxes.
So the diary was destroyed in Chamber of Secrets. The ring by Dumbledore. The locket, RAB. The cup, the diadem, Harry, then Nagini.
Then Nagini. Portia, why did you do that? See, I was over here trying to help you out, and then you dead Fred. Fred is dead. That's so rude. Too soon. All right. What did Harry say before opening the Resurrection Stone?
I am ready to die.
We love drama, you know?
Yeah, Harry was a drama king.
A drama king. And then, what is the name of the wizard who agrees to spy on the DA for leniency or clemency with the Ministry of Magic?
Yes, this would be somebody that we would call a snitch, not Megan the Stallion.
No.
Willie Wildershins called himself exploding toilets on muggles. And when he got caught, Umbridge used that to her advantage and was like, you can either go to Azkaban or you can spy on these kids.
Which to me is just like so dumb. Like he can't be in he was able to give her one bit of information. Oh, these kids came into this bar. And that was it.
Yes, we are giving you partial points if you said the guy who exploded the toilets.
Y'all in these partial points. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
We're giving it to y'all. We're giving you, if you said the crime, we gave you the point.
Okay.
You got some shine. Yes, and now Willie Wildershins is our new Professor Merrythought because people are like, who the heck is he?
When I saw this, I was like,
Kai made this up.
No, I was like Marietta Edgecombe, and then I saw the answer, and I was like, girl, you lying. And then I went and looked it up, and she was not lying. I thought she was lying, y'all. I said, girl.
They think I'll be making stuff up in these streets.
Girl.
Read the material.
Willie Hoop, and it's right there. Name and everything.
Exploding toilets and all.
Got the crime, the time, the punishment. It's all in the book.
Even McGonagall was like, he a snitch.
All right, round 4. Earth, water, fire, air. I'm ready.
I wasn't ready because I almost was like, with all of our powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
I think that's how I say it. I think I say it in that like intonation. I do actually. I know I do, because even when the opening of Avatar happens, my brain goes Captain Planet.
He's the hero gonna take pollution down to 0.
Hey man, why not both? I personally think that Captain Planet might be the Avatar, and we're just not talking about it. He came before Roku.
That makes so much sense.
After Kyoshi, but before Roku, he's like the war doctor. He's the one that just
Kyoshi, Mother Gaia. Kyoshi's Mother Gaia. That makes.
We've cracked it, y'all. I think we just saw something. I think we did. I think we did something here.
Captain Planet trivia coming soon.
All right.
But on the Avatar, number 1, what is the name of Aang's last Avatar reincarnation? Number 1 again. What is the name of Aang's last Avatar reincarnation? Number 2, what did Uncle Iroh name his tea shop? Number 2, what did Uncle Iroh name his tea shop? Number 3, what game uses a tile called the White Lotus? Number 3, what game uses a tile called the White Lotus? Question 4, how old is Katara when she is named a master waterbender? Question 4, how old is Katara when she is named a master waterbender? And question 5, what natural phenomenon causes firebenders to gain more power? Question 5, what natural phenomenon causes firebenders to gain more power?
So I have a clarification for question 1. You can also read this as, what is the name of Aang's previous avatar reincarnation?
Yep.
So there was Aang, and then there was the avatar before Aang. Who was that?
What's the name of the old man?
Now you're giving stuff away. Maggie said, this is why we read fanfic, to stay fresh for trivia.
Period.
You know, it teaches you things. I have not read any Avatar fanfic because, again, like in the round 1, I've been deep in these Austin streets, but I'm excited to dive into that world. I think I'm gonna be like solely on some Sokka fic, because guess what, y'all?
Sokka the snacker.
Sokka is a snack. Whew.
You know, and at first I wasn't down. I wasn't down for Sokka. He at first, when I was like doing my run through, because I've only watched Avatar once, so I'm new to this. Maggie's true to this, but I'm very new to this. I was like, no, he's giving me way too many Ron vibes. And then it got better, like asexually. And I was like, ooh, okay.
Right. That's the thing, is like when you watch them, so when I watch Avatar,
yes,
Zuko,
your 5 minutes have started.
Get this Walmart Malfoy out of here.
Out of here.
Real redemption. I still don't like that man. He's whiny and I can't stand him. But he has a like true redemption. I do like Zuko. I just don't like the Zuko fandom. You know, y'all be getting on my nerves. You know who you are, which is basically everyone in this chat. Y'all be getting on my nerves. But
so I immediately bided my time to go watch Legend of Korra, and Zuko is fine, but General Iroh, okay, like that's where I'm at with it. Like, I can have Zuko. Y'all can stay fighting over. Oh,
I'm not mad at Zuko. I'm mad at y'all.
But
Ayana, because I feel like there should just be some chill. There should be some nuance. Sokka is right there. Toph is right there. And yet, y'all just be on some, oh, this sweet tortured baby boy, sweet munchki goochki goochki kid. And I'm like, yeah.
But Iroh the second.
Iroh the second, that's your man's?
That's my man's. Yes, time did start.
Yes, her time has started. But okay, I understand. I feel like Sokka does get a lot of love, because Bayana said clearly you ain't been around me, because both of them, and Sokka does get love, but it is the energy that y'all bring to Zuko. Maggie said, I'm requesting a Captain Wentworth letter and asking for y'all to have chill. Yes, and I also want my letter to have a wax seal. Don't forget that part. I want a wax sealed letter from Captain Wentworth. Thank you, please.
Darcy can write to me in a big pen.
Also, in the time of like post office pandering, it would feel like it would be very true to life. I have to wait weeks for the letter. Save the post office.
Please save the post office.
I'm not a hater. I am not a Zuko hater. I like Zuko. I like that he has a redemption arc. I just think that he's like a C-list celebrity at best. That's fine. I can take it.
He did what he had to do.
He did.
He had children, and then he had, then he had greatness.
I mean,
sometimes greatness sometimes you just have to be like, I am a great ancestor. Zuko is a great ancestor.
See, that's it, right? He matured into it. He matured into it. No, I like Zuko. I love chapter 3 Zuko. Book 3 Zuko. I love book 3 Zuko. But do I like him? I don't know. We'll see. Love him to death. Like him? We'll see.
How are we doing on time?
We are climbing up on it. We have a minute and a half left before your answers are in. Okay, I just want to say, so Kay wrote these questions, but come on. And questions from the book. The book.
The reason why I say this, I mean, obviously when I'm thinking about like HP OG7, definitely. But like now that I know like Avatar is a manga, do I ask questions about the manga or do I ask
the show? No. Whatever the original is. Avatar was originally TV, right? So like that's what I mean when I say the book. Whatever the original format is. Like you can't ask you can do a quiz of what you're doing, like Star Wars, like extended universe, but like if it's just gonna be like Star Wars, you gotta go from the movies. Period. Whatever the original format of the property is, that's what it's gotta be. That's the Bible.
Okay. Cool.
In my opinion. And then if you want to, you just gotta say that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I can't count how many Harry Potter trivias I've gone to, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, this is from the movie," and I'm like, "The who?"
Right. Or when I'm like, "We're gonna do a picture round," and I'm like, "Pictures?"
Yeah. Oh, they do bring up the point of Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is originally a book. I don't know, y'all. Okay, time is up. Let's get these answers in.
Brianna says, or throw in questions from both and say which answer you want.
That's good too.
That sounds very
a lot.
Chaotic evil to me.
Yeah, but as someone who asked the question about Willy Willershins, I feel like that's right. That's your brand, right?
Am I chaotic evil? I think I'm kind of neutral. I might be chaotic neutral.
We'll give you chaotic neutral. But I mean,
and
I feel like
yeah, I feel like as a Ravenclaw hosting trivia, chaotic neutral is where I fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I try to be very transparent about what material I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
not going to ask
the
you
most important
questions.
thing, more importantly than anything, is like you just have to be very clear about what it is you're doing.
Sherbert Lemons. Submit your answers. Yeah, there's chaos in my spirit. I'll admit that.
Chaos in your spirit. I mean, sometimes it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I mean, my bender breakdown said I didn't have no chill. I got 0% air. No chill.
0%
Libra's
air.
an air sign
They said you don't have it.
from my horoscope. Are we ready for the answers though?
We are ready for the answers. We got I'm gonna give Sherbert Lemons here a little bit more time to submit. But we gotta be quicker, y'all. We're trying to, we don't have many teams, so we're gonna be a little bit lenient, but we gotta get the answer. So.
I'm gonna start asking y'all questions about Sailor Moon manga.
Whew. Where Connie at? But
no, I'm not. I want y'all to come back. I want y'all to participate.
yeah, that's Nicole brings up a good point. Like, so much anime is based on the manga, but people can't read or haven't read all of those.
Yeah, not at all. There's
So,
no way.
but I feel like they're usually the adaptations are pretty close. Like that's the thing I feel like with anime and manga. It's like if you say you're asking questions from the Sailor Moon anime, that means you're asking it from the show.
Yeah.
Or if you say Sailor Moon manga, that means it's from the books. But like usually, from what I understand, I don't read that much manga and I don't watch anime. I don't watch that much animation in general. You should be able to get most of that stuff. There are like details that you would miss if you didn't read the mangas, but they usually what I've understood from it, and like I read some One Punch Man and watched like a couple of episodes. It's literally like a handful, and it was very close. So
yeah, like if I'm asking questions about anime, it's literally what I watched on Netflix or Crunchyroll. It's not anything that I've like sat down and read, which probably sounds bad, but
please submit your answers to the DMs. But we're gonna keep it going. Right now, we're moving on with our avatar answers. So, what is the name of Aang's last avatar or previous avatar reincarnation?
Avatar Roku.
Yeah. What did Uncle Iroh name his tea shop?
The Jasmine Dragon.
And what game uses a towel called the White Lotus?
Pie Show.
I really want someone to make like a Pie Show app because remember, I mean, I love me some mahjong, and I feel like I could play 100 or 800 something rounds of Pie Show on an app.
From what I've seen, it looks like checkers, but
yeah, I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I just know that Ira likes to play with some tea.
Yeah, and I also love like I want more White Lotus things. Like I love a good secret society.
I definitely. Okay, how old is Katara when she is named a master waterbender?
She's 14.
14. It changes also the like patriotic structure, the patriarchal structure of the Northern Water Tribe, which I love. What natural phenomenon causes firebenders to gain more power?
Sozin's Comet. Sozin's Comet.
Which only comes around every 100 years or so. So,
and a little birdie told us that Maggie swept this category. So
that makes sense. I am not surprised.
Not surprised.
Not surprised at all.
Whoever got Maggie, you got a good one.
Mm-hmm. All right, our last round. Are y'all ready? We're going to the Sailor Scouts, y'all. Again, don't go here. Not even. I did try to watch it because I was like, oh, another thing I can connect with Constance about, and I could not. But all right, so question 1 with the Sailor Scouts. Among the inner senshi, or scouts, who is the oldest? Among the inner senshi, or the scouts, who is the oldest? And if I pronounce these things wrong, you'll forgive me. You will forgive me. All right. Question 2. What planet are Luna and Artemis from? What planet are Luna and Artemis from? Well, my Luna is from the planet Hell. She's a demon dog. She's adorable. But I don't know what you're asking about. But
Usagi's cat, Luna.
Okay. Luna has a roommate. His name is Robert, and he's a black cat. And when I was like calling Luna, someone thought that I was talking about the cat because he's black. And I was like, no. Talking about that other devil. Okay. How old? Oh man. How old is Mamoru? Or how old is Mamoru and Darien in the his other name when his parents pass away? How old is Mamoru or Darien, as you know him, when his parents pass away? Who does Ami or Sailor Mercury say is her ideal man? Who does Ami, Sailor Mercury, say is her ideal man? And what does the name Usagi Tsukino mean? What does the name Usagi Tsukino mean?
Do you have
a question?
Personality, Robyn?
Do I what?
Do you have a Sailor Scout personality? Like who's your scout?
Possibly. That's a possibility. I don't know. So from the like 2 episodes of Sailor Moon I watched, Usagi cried a lot to her. She was boy crazy. I'm boy crazy when it comes to like
JC,
right? You know what I mean? Like celebrities who I'll never see, but like someone in front of me, ew, no, thank you. Like a real life human, no thanks. Do you have a Sailor Scout personality?
I mean, I definitely, I think every kid goes through the phase where they want to be the main character, especially if the main character gets a hot guy like Tessie Don't Ask. But I have to really lean in and understand that I am a blend of Mercury and Jupiter. Definitely Jupiter for sure. Like I'm like Jupiter with Mercury's brain.
Okay, that literally means nothing to me, but I'm proud for you. I'm happy for you.
But they say that they want chances for multiple points.
Apparently, point options. Which is like I'm gonna rope y'all into tallying the points. You know what I mean? So the question was chances for multiple points or points based on answer speed. Everyone was basically like, no, speed, no thank you, leave me alone. But point options seems to be the running thing. Portia is a mix of Sailor Mercury and Venus.
I can definitely see that. I think my first time meeting Portia, no, it wasn't at LeakyCon. Maybe it was. I can't really recall if I met Portia before LeakyCon, but like seeing her at LeakyCon, I was like just a fan of her aesthetic alone. Like
Portia has made me cry multiple times because she's walked into a room and like the beauty. I'm just
yeah,
like,
and like I was like the fits, it was just a lot. Okay.
She'd be like put together. She's like, I am serving a look, and the look is editorial. I have
very
a story behind it, and I'd be like, did I brush my hair? We'll see. You know, Portia can make you cry with the aesthetics. It brings a tear to your eye. Maggie said she has no clue what these words are, and Nicole said Doctor Who was right there, who asked for this round. But if you follow Connie, she's been on a Sailor Moon binge. Kay, have you been just like binging Sailor Moon or?
No, because I probably need to tap one of y'all and be like, can I borrow the Hulu? Because I thought we had Hulu and we don't. But Sailor Moon was just, that was my childhood cartoon. That was why I like rushing home after school, trying to eat a snack, watching television, waking up Saturday morning early, like. First off, Portia in here talk about I be looking okay.
Which is lies. We were gonna ignore it.
Right. I'm not even gonna
lie to our face. That's ridiculous.
Nicole, I would say you give me a lot of Sailor Saturn vibes. Like getting ready to burn it all down. Like very nice, you know, comes with the look, come with shit. But we'll burn it all down.
Burn it all down. That sounds like someone I know.
But Amani, right, I also trust him.
3 minutes. Because I kind of forgot to start the timer, but we got 3 minutes. So be getting your answers together and submitting them. Even your best guesses. Does anyone else know what kind of Sailor Scout they are? Let us know in the chat.
Amani, did you say that I'm Lita and Amy, or am I just pure Amy? You can tell me. I can handle it. Ooh. Sailor Mercury.
Why are we doing this? Why can't we just call them by their moon names? Planet names, planetary names.
Oh, Mercury? Well, this is Venus. This is Mars. This is Moon. This is Mercury. This is Jupiter.
Okay.
This is Saturn. I'm always a mess when it comes to the outer sensei.
That's like, so it's like the golden trio and the silver trio?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in this case, the silver trio are the badasses.
I will say though, I don't watch Sailor Moon and I haven't. The cosplay at conventions are always on point. I love to see a Sailor Scout when I'm out at a convention. Y'all be putting in the work. You be doing the things. We have about a minute left, so make sure that you're getting your answers in. This is our final round, so it's going to, who's going to win the whole thing, take the whole thing home.
Nicole says she's Tuxedo Mask. She's the guy with the cape who comes in and does nothing and leaves. Fun fact, he's also the most kidnapped character in the entire series. Yeah, I figured you would either identify with Mini Moon or Saturn. Because Saturn would definitely blow this shit down.
Who's the one that eats a lot and takes naps?
Moon.
That's me. That's cool. DJ says Uranus is her girl. Bianca says Chibi USA. What is that? Is that a sailor?
Chibi Yusa is Mini Moon.
Mini Moon.
So I don't know how I can. I guess I just have to tell you this. Chibi Yusa and Usagi are related, and you could just watch the show to figure out how they're related.
That makes sense. I'm assuming it's kind of like a Buffy thing where Buffy all of a sudden got a little sister and she was made out of light. She was the key. One of my favorite season openers where all of a sudden Buffy just got a sister and they just don't say nothing about it, and you're just like, the hell? Who is this?
Yeah. Amani says I'm Mercury with Uranus rising, and that sounds so accurate.
Yeah. All right, so we are asking for the question. Are the answers now?
Cool.
So we're waiting on Crooks and Shanks and we got Crooks and Shanks, Sherbert Lemon. Okay.
I'm just reading Amani's message. He said about Star Wars, he says, in the original, Han says less than 12 parsecs, but Solo clarifies that it's specifically 11.5. So if someone said 11.5, we'll give you that too. 11.5 parsecs.
Okay. So
my man Harrison said, yeah, less than 12. So technically.
All right.
Answer.
Okay, so we have figured it out. And let's get to the answers.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because parsec is a measure of distance, not time.
Okay. That makes sense. Like light years.
Yeah.
But light years is time too as well, right? Because distance through light. I don't know. I'm not smart enough for this conversation. But here are your answers.
Number 1, among the inner sensei or Sailor Scouts, who is the oldest? And that is Ray or Sailor Mars. Lovely lady in red is the oldest. Number 2, what planet are Luna and Artemis from? Unlike the Sailor Scouts, they are from planet Mao, which is a planet where people are they're basically animagus. They're They're people that can turn into cats.
Boom. Ooh, I would hate that, but also cool.
Number
I'm
3. How old is Mamoru or Darien when his parents passed away and he was 6?
That's sad.
Or who does Amy or Sailor Mercury say is her ideal man? Yes, Albert Einstein. She's the scientific genius of the group.
Listen, I feel her because, like, for a long time, my dream man was Al Gore, and I don't feel any shame about it. It's fine. He's so smart.
I mean, I literally sat there and watched Eddie Redmayne play Stephen Hawking. It was like, I might have been down for that. But anyway. And number 5, what does the name Isagi Tsushima mean? And it means rabbit on or of the moon. So literally, Sailor Moon. Rabbit of the moon.
Why is a rabbit a sailor? But okay. All right. Good job, everyone. Just getting answers in, just even trying, you know?
Yeah. That's what trivia is about. It's about us coming together, laughing about the ridiculous, and
having fun.
Some knowledge.
Now you know. Right. Now you'll know that Sailor Moon, if you didn't know before, you now know that Sailor Moon means rabbit on the moon.
Do we have points if our answer included moon?
Y'all are tripping.
Straight tripping.
Tripping. All right. So now we have bonus points for all of y'all who are clamoring for points and trying to get all your points. For a maximum of 5 additional points, name the members of the Hogwarts BSU, the Black Student Union. So that means you've got to be up on your Hogwarts BSU fic. Have you read the latest Blazer A World Tour? Have you been on the journey with the Real House students of Hogwarts?
To all the wizards I've loved before.
Yeah, I don't think the BSU is into all the wizards, but they're definitely in the Kwanzaa series. So, if you read Kuumba,
what a
no.
What a time to be alive.
What a time. So, the 5 members are, 5 additional points, you get the members of Hogwarts BSU.
So you can name any
BSU verse, sorry.
Yeah, anybody that has appeared as a Black student at Hogwarts in the BSU verse.
Yes. So they have to have gone to a meeting in the BSU verse.
Why are all the Black kids sitting together in the Great Hall?
You want to know all them kids. Are we giving them a time limit? Let's say we're going to do 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes sounds good.
BSU verse. You get a maximum of 5 points, CJ. So as many as you can get, then you can get some distribution of points up to 5. Partial credit is finally a thing, Brittany. So do your best.
Right. And if you haven't read any fic, that's your homework.
Yes. Do you have a favorite fic from the Hogwarts BSU?
Well, y'all know
there's so much good stuff. Maybe not a favorite fic, but like, what's the one that you read recently that you liked or you want to talk about?
I mean, I'm following Blazer Reed very carefully.
Okay. You're on the world tour.
I am on the world tour, but like, y'all know Alfred Enoch, my man.
Ooh, I sense a fight. I am behind, and I always tell everyone like I will go through these like spurts, and I should do that soon, where I just will like read a bunch of them, but I will always keep any of the series. So I haven't really read besides like I think the first two House Students I read, but like the other ones, I'm like I'm gonna wait and binge it all together. I haven't touched the Blazer A World Tour because I'm waiting to just chunk it. But the
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Nicole coming for me.
Okay. I knew that was a controversial statement when you said it. I was just gonna let you cook. I was just gonna, I was like, she gonna get the smoke. But I've said worse things. Yeah, but my favorite recent one that I read was Steph's anthropology.
Oh, about Miss Charlotte.
Noel Thomas?
Yes. Oh, hold on. Oh, pause.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca, you better come back to this chat now.
Bianca get called out. Uh-oh.
I've been waiting on my Greenwood update.
Pew, pew, pew.
So don't play about it. You better get to writing.
Diana is also asking you to clarify whose man. Whom's man? Whom's is your man?
Y'all, I read to all the wizards with a fine-tooth comb. Delia giving me what I need in my life. Hermione and Dean. Y'all.
I appreciate it, but
I mean, I've been.
All right, guys, get your bonus questions in. I think we might have gotten everyone.
Y'all gotta let me have somebody. You at least come on now. How to Get Away with Murder. He was in Troy, Fall of a City.
I need to watch that. Does he have a shirt on during any of that? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna watch it anyway. It's cool. All right, so we got everyone's answers in for the bonus points. So
I don't even think Athens made shirts.
Well, then I'm even better. Even better. All right, we're gonna get to the answers now. So name the members of the Hogwarts BSU and the BSU verse. Hermione, Dean, Lavender, Angelina, Alex, Desiree, Blaze, and Keegan Thompson. How'd y'all do? How do you think you did?
We can share, Nick. We can share.
We can share.
I watched Mr. Rogers. He taught me how to share.
DJ says we don't give Blaze and Hermione enough credit, and I did love. Yeah, wait, who's Keegan Thompson?
Blaze don't either.
Who?
And their sponsor, Professor Aurora Sinestra, I will also take that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Bianca bringing up.
And now I got to go back and find out again who Ava Simmons is.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We're about to figure out who won the trivia.
But I'm glad y'all have been reading the fanfic, because we've been reading the fanfic.
I know. And if you've been reading it, you know what the next step is?
Writing it. It's so good that I can actually harass other people.
Yeah.
I like sitting on this side of the aisle.
Yeah. I mean, I really shouldn't harass anybody about writing nothing because it has been 84 years since I have put pen to paper.
Man, I
But
sh-
I want someone to write a Wolf Star Persuasion, and it might have to be me, but I don't know how to do that. But I want it, but I don't know how to do that.
yeah, you do.
Honestly, can I just get a writing partner? Can someone help me? I'm great with the ideas. I could talk you through it. I just need someone who, preferably someone without ADD. I feel like me and Nick could get something going that would be great, but then one of us would have to stay focused.
You want to? You could join my Zoom group.
Yes,
my writing circle. Yes, we are accepting Professor Aurora Sinestra.
Yeah. And make sure that Biana wants you to know, make sure you email your BSU pitches to pitches@blackgirlscreate.org with Hogwarts BSU in the subject line. Thank you. You don't need to have a completed story. You can have an idea and they'll help you work it out. You know what I mean? Like, I be having ideas. I could tell you I have a novel, which might also just be a TV series in my head right now. I got names, I got dates, I have descriptions. We
also need an idea of how we're gonna raise my $50 Patreon amount so I could get my K. Alexandra and Dean story.
Ooh.
You know.
That is hard because then you're asking someone to write against their own self-interest. You're trying to get a self-insert with someone else's man's.
I can share him. It'd be a lot,
But yeah, DM me, Kay. We can figure this out.
Yeah, Nick, Bianca, all DJ, all these people that been ducking and dodging. Brianna, Yep, we see you.
Right.
I love it that the black people, we know the black people, we know the BSU. If we don't know nothing else, we know the BSU. Y'all got full points on that.
Everyone got their points on that one. Love to see it.
Ooh, Hermione and Lavender and Parvati gets jealous. I'd be down for that drama.
Okay.
We do not get enough dorm room drama.
Are we ready to hear the winners?
I am.
Okay. So, final totals. With a total of 13.5 points, the Sherbert Lemons come in third place.
Woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo. With a total, I did this wrong. With a total of 13.3 points, God, Jesus be some glasses. With a total of 13.3 points, Crooks and Shanks are in third place. Snap, 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 snaps. And with a total of 13.5 points, the Sherbert Lemons are in second place. Snap, 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 snaps. And the winners of our trivia, and also the losers for their name, they should be ashamed. Goats of Aberforth trivia. You are our winners with 21.3 points.
Woo, woo!
Thank y'all so much for joining us on our second trivia. Thank you, Kay, so much for making sure that we have all these great questions. You will have one. You will have one. The Goats of Aberforth trivia. You have one button, PEW buttons from the Jamie twins. So please reach out to us. You can let us know in the DM that you sent us or email us at We Black and Nerds where we should be sending your buttons and who we should be sending them to.
Yay! Ooh, I wonder if they could send one to me.
I think we can make something happen, Captain. So shout out to the Goats. Shout out to everyone who participated. This was really fun. Thank you for dealing with some of our technical issues, which is my technical issue.
I love how GOAT can also stand for greatest of all trivias.
Yes. Greatest of Aberforth trivia as well. See that? It's layers.
Hey.
Layers. Let us know as well if you enjoy this trivia, how we can do things differently or better. And
what fandoms you would like to see.
Exactly. If there's other like rounds, if you want to do a different theme, we can always we got the quiz master here and she is on our side, so we can always like put together another trivia. And make it, and each time we'll get better. We'll get better each time. How about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So
and check us out tomorrow. Hope you're joining us for all the panels and for Artist Alley and for Dial Zoom for Murder.
Boop, 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 boop.
Ending it with a murder mystery party.
Yep. We start our panels tomorrow with comedians. You're Funny for a Girl starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Whoo, I was about to be like, what?
1 p.m. Eastern time. Do the math for the other things. And we go all day until we're ready to Dial Zoom for Murder. I'm so excited to watch that. I'm not about to participate in that, but I'm about to watch it.
Yep. Please make sure you watch, because the audience can also play along at home.
Yes. All right. Have a good night, y'all. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Mischief managed. Have a good night.
Night.